What is going on, guys? It is our big week before the launch of Battlefield 5's Firestorm. The release date being, of course, Monday, March 25th, which was the big news from last week that came alongside our Firestorm reveal trailer. We have this week to look forward to an actual gameplay trailer of Firestorm. But in the meantime, Battlefield's Twitter account has been dropping some information on the map for Firestorm, which is called in a Norwegian word that I'm completely going to butcher right now. I'm not even going to bother trying to say it. I'm just going to call it Halvøy. I know it's not said that way. I couldn't find a good pronunciation online. If you're Norwegian, which I know some people are that follow this channel, you feel free to try to give me a good English pronunciation to that across. For me, that would help. But it's Norwegian for peninsula, and that's something I can pronounce and I can say well, so that definitely does help. I've also heard people on Twitter call the map Big Ol' Boy because it's so massive of a map. We were told that this new map is 10 times the size of Hamada, and I was hoping they would make a scaled pairing between the two maps, which they did. So that gives you just the idea of what we have here, how big and massive this map is actually in reality. The actual part you're seeing highlighted here is the actual map cut out from Hamada, and it's just posted on top of Firestorm's new map. If you look closely, you can see the bridge that leads up to all those buildings on Hamada. And after playing this map plenty of times on game modes like Breakthrough, whether you love or hate Hamada, this is a huge map. Like, still, when I play Hamada on Breakthrough, it feels like the map never ends when I'm pushing up on the attacking side. So just to get an idea of the scale of this map is pretty crazy, and part of the reason why I think we'll be seeing a ring of fire at the moment we jump into the map to make this map smaller at the very start so a better fit, which I'm guessing is going to be that 64 player count at launch. We'll have to wait and see more information, but we've heard this before from DICE and that it was going to be the 64 players, and I don't think it's going to change. But again, we'll have to wait and see. Maybe the gameplay trailer will give us more information about this, but I'll be looking out for that later on this week. So that should all accommodate the map more for the 64 players right now when we drop in, and give us a better understanding of just how massive this map really is. Now, we got a nice angled shot here to give us a little bit of an idea of the different types of elevation of the map. So we see a nice elevation right there in front of us. We look back towards the snow covered areas of the map. It begins to incline a bit right where it gets close to the out of bounds zone. So it all looks pretty cool in my opinion. I like how big the body of water is right there at the center of the map. If we go actually back to the overhead shot and compare it to Hamada, the body of water is just as long as Hamada, but it's not quite as wide, but it's still pretty big to say the least. So I'm definitely pretty much enjoying that. I think I really like the elements of water in a battle royale setting, so it would be really cool to see that just right there at the heart of the map, really. I think I know now what these towers are that are spread out across the map that I mentioned about in the reveal trailer that I wasn't really sure what the purpose of them was. I think these are the sirens that go off when you're trying to complete one of the objectives on the map to unlock something like a tank. We saw this at the end of the trailer, a squad opening up a bunker that had a tank at the bottom of it, and it was all quiet around them except for a siren going off in the background. And I'm guessing these are the sirens spread out across the map that you'll hear the louder you are closer to them. So it makes it a very interesting scenario. If you plan on completing these objectives, you'll inadvertently be alarming every player on the map that you're doing so, making it all more difficult to unlock these vehicles and other items that are meant to give you the advantage in the round. But that is it for you guys today. Feel free to let me know what you guys think about the scale of this map in the comments below. Again, I always appreciate you guys being here. I am Livin'. I'll catch you guys again later.